Welcome to another episode. Here's my man. Here's my man in the Bahamas. Here's my man in the Bahamas with a skirt. Here's my man in the Bahamas in a skirt with a Home Depot bucket and a saw. Happy Galentine's night. How better to celebrate than some Whitney?
Pull out the pooper.
Oh, and then you need the pooper, right? Go ahead.
No pooper.
I mean, it's great content. Welcome to another episode. Married 39 years, retired, 3 children, 7 grandchildren, and a perfectly good life on land. We're trading our comfortable routine for an adventure while we're still young enough to climb a mast and old enough to know better. This is your Captain Tiny. And I'm your first mate, Bubbles. And this is our saga aboard Tiny Bubbles. Follow the journey with all its triumphs, laughs, and challenging moments. And be inspired to dream about your adventure. Previously, with wind at our backs and weather on the horizon and provisions running low, we made our way from Hoffman Key to Nassau, anchoring in Clifton Bay. When provisions run low, things get serious, so we pooled our money, grabbed a rental car, and sent the girls off on a mission, which immediately turned into a wild ride, because apparently driving on the wrong side of the road takes some getting used to.
Holy cow!
There happened to be a liquor store right next to the grocery store, so naturally, we grabbed margaritas and snuck them in. And it was a good thing too. This was the nicest grocery store we'd been in since leaving the US, but the prices were twice as much. This called for another margarita. And that's how a simple grocery store run turned into Galentine's night. Happy Galentine's night. How better to celebrate than some Whitney? Dream of nice sound, actually. Joy and happiness. Among us, I wish you love. Here we go, big.
Can you turn up the volume?
And just off Clifton Bay lies one of Nassau's most unexpected treasures, an underwater sculpture garden tucked beneath the surface. Here, art and ocean life come together in a way that's both beautiful and a little surreal. At the center is Ocean Atlas, one of the largest underwater statues in the world. a young Bahamian girl silently holding the weight of the ocean above her. Surrounding her are other sculptures, slowly transforming into living reefs as coral grows and marine life moves in. It's not just something you see, it's something you experience, floating quietly above it all. As the sun set over Clifton Bay, we soaked in our last Nassau evening, a quiet sundowner and a moment to pause. Because while the day had been filled with fun, the weather had finally opened for a window for us to move on. Our next stop, Ship Channel Cay. And like we so often do, we gathered together over Zoom call to plan our route.
One track, really. And then I can kind of go from there. But some people like the sail routing. We typically choose the power routing just because we want to know exactly how long it would take to get there if we were just going from one point to the other. Sure. And so that's kind of how I start. But I went ahead and put in our times. Let me see. Sorry, y'all are in the way. Here we go. So you just click up on the little clock up there and you can put in your date and time that you want to go, that you're thinking about going. And then you just exit and hit the calculate button and it calculates.
We pulled up PredictWind, comparing notes and learning from each other along the way. It's one of those things we love most about traveling in a group.
If the wind wasn't going to change directions, then there's no sense in putting in, every 3 hours if we're only going to do it when the wind changes directions in about 24 hours.
With a plan in place and the weather on our side, we set out the next morning, leaving Nassau behind and heading for our next anchorage. This is our morning traffic for the day. They're a little bit bigger than us. From above, Ship Channel Cay looks almost unreal. Brilliant shades of blue wrapping around a narrow cut that leads into calm, protected water. It's the kind of place most people only experience on an excursion, brought in by a tour boat for a few hours, to feed the sharks, visit the pigs, and check it off the list. But arriving here on your own boat, that's the thing that dreams are made of. So I was going to say we're doing this for free, but that's actually a lie.
That's actually a lie.
It's not free. We pay for fuel. We paid to be in the Bahamas, to have our boat in the Bahamas. We wear and tear on the boat, but you know what? We have budgeted for it, and it's good. I'd rather do it this way with a few good friends than to do it that way with a whole bunch of people on a schedule. Look first, snorkel later. Make sure you know what you're looking for is in the water. You're crazy, man. You're crazy. Fixing to go get us some conch, baby.
Yeah.
Go get him, dude. Hold that bad boy up. Good freaking grief. Here, those three. Those three. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my lord. Oh my gosh. Incredibly tired. Cannot believe Jeremy just keeps going down and down and down. I tried once, just nearly wiped me out. I have some breading stuff.
Good idea. Yeah.
I don't have like, what is it? That's paprika, the greens you chop into it, or onions. Okay.
So we have. Oh my goodness.
Hey, ladies.
Right.
Hey, ladies.
Back to biggest one.
Here's Jeff. Did you see that log he just brought
Oh my
in all
gosh,
by
yeah.
himself? He's a catch. You're going to want to be with a log gatherer like this. Right, Jeff?
Right, ladies.
The man who's now called the Conch King is also the Chop King.
I tell you what, if we get this stuff to burn, it's so dense it won't ever quit.
Awesome. Conch King.
Conch King.
Work on the-
Chop King.
See the boats, yeah, past the monohull,
So
past the
past,
monohull.
way past that, there's
quarter mile
like
past the monohull.
tons of conch. Like there was more than this over there.
Oh,
There was
yeah.
so many.
Oh, holy cow, there was so many.
Yeah.
Past them.
Our plan is this time though, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the conch out of the shell and put it on the
Get back in the bucket.
We have a
And
fillet
then,
table. that
yeah,
we
I can just stand there, fillet it all instead of trying to do it here on the beach. Let's dip the tails off,
pull the conch out.
And one lionfish.
And I'll take a couple too. I've got a. Okay, yeah, you got it. Yeah, we're just saying to try. Shove it up in. Pull out the pooper.
Oh, and then you eat the pooper, right? Go ahead.
No pooper.
I mean, it's great content.
I've never done it that way, but I'm down to try. I'll try it, yeah.
What are you trying?
I'm gonna try and make it so that it releases the meat a little better.
He's like, what did you do? I'm like, I didn't do nothing.
I know how that
Talking about just going in and
Yep, just kind of just up and around. Just kind of shove it in and then just kind of fillet it up and around.
Trying to get
And
some
he says it
video,
takes a
man.
little bit more, gives you more of the meat.
Poor baby. I'm so sorry.
I'm not. No.
Thank you, Ocean.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you, Ocean,
All
for the
ones in
beautiful
bucket are there to have
creatures.
their assholes taken out? Yep.
Thank you, Lobster.
So
Yeah.
we did learn a trick.
Oh,
We got a whole
he's hurting. Look, you hurt him.
Wait till they're
Yeah, I'm getting ready to rip them apart.
You keep walking away, and I'm trying to.
right. I know that's the worst part.
Stop!
Hold that tongue and then
Look at his little.
So does anybody
He killed him. Thank you, Lobster. So, what's your process, Dale?
you whack it and then you stick it.
Okay. And then you bring it all out in one big
And then you
chunk
dig
of
it in
meat.
there and pull it all out.
Hey. Well done, mister. We're calling you the Conch King. Conch King and Aquaman. We're going to make a mini-series.
I could go back real fast.
Totally.
Is that like the Tiger King? I cut both the top end just so you could put the yeah, whatnot.
How great is it when you find a beach and decide you want to have a fire, and then you find the wood,
It cooks on itself. The shell just
and then you find a piece of wrought iron to make a grill.
all the way down.
Look at it, it's firing up. Ooh, that's hot.
But now you can take it and fold it up. Oh no, you want to just say the meat stays together.
Okay. Then,
Yeah, just like that. Just kind of pull.
And look,
there's some
it
more
was cooked on the grill.
lemon over there too if you want to add lemon.
And then we got some butter. Is that butter?
Yep, butter in it.
Butter and what else, Jeremy?
Butter and garlic and salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper. Hell yeah.
Oh, there you go.
So tell me what you cook them yourself and then you want.
See we go select tonight too. All my people want to die yet tonight too. Cannabis is making me the happy for my tonight is our another kind.
Up ahead they have a seeing bucket, looky bucket. I don't know what you call it. Bucky has a piece of plexiglass on the bottom. When you put it in the water, you can totally see. It's like having a really good mask on that doesn't fog. Dale has the materials he needs to make 2 for sure. Maybe enough plexiglass to make 3. And that'll be a project I will be sure to film. Here's my man. Here's my man in the Bahamas. Here's my man in the Bahamas with a skirt. Here's my man in the Bahamas in a skirt with a Home Depot bucket and a saw. Okay, what are you getting ready to do?
Cut the bottom out of this thing,
Okay,
and then I'm gonna cut a corresponding circle with plexiglass,
all right.
and then glue it in, and make ourselves a little viewing bucket.
A viewing bucket. We were using one earlier today and it was amazing.
And it costs $50.
They're a viewing bucket and you can make it for what, you think?
I don't know, there's what, $2 $40, and that's like 10. That'll make 2, maybe 3.
Maybe 3. Okay. Yeah. All right. Go to it.
I'll take some sandpaper and clean it up the edge. That's it.
Nice. Nice skirt.
Thanks. Cutting out the plastic. This for a bucket, for a viewing bucket. Plexiglass is very fragile. Trying not to melt it. Blade. I'm gonna go slow. I've tried using a jigsaw. It just doesn't go slow enough. Even with putting water on it. There's probably some sort of machine that would do this, but I don't have it on the boat. So this is what I'm doing. I made one already. It didn't turn out, I mean, it turned out alright. I didn't use the right kind of caulk/adhesive. Keep it in the bucket, and it came out. I'll show you here in just a little while the rest of the bucket. Get the idea. I'm cutting down to the inside of this line, and then I'll take and snap it off with some lineman pliers, and then take my sander and make it nice and smooth, and then it'll fit into this bucket right here, that bucket right there, and I'll put some 5200 around it this time. Alright, so we put 5200 all around the bead, and 5200 in there. Yeah.
And here, ladies and gentlemen, is the finished product. Doesn't look like much out of the water, but it's pretty amazing in the water. Tune in next time as we leave Ship Channel Cay and continue deeper into the Exumas with a stop at Allen Key, home to the Bahamian rock iguana, found nowhere else in the world, gathering right on the beach to greet visitors. We'll also discover one of the most unexpected sights out here, a place known as the Tree of Lost Souls, where weathered souls from long-forgotten shoes are left behind, each one carrying its own story. And with so much still ahead of us in the Exumas, the adventure is still getting started. Thank you so much for being part of the journey. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It truly helps us keep the adventures going. Until next time.